I think we are here now. All right, then. Okay, guys, here we are once again on my bench. Today we are going to start to paint the color, the base color for my Merkava. Okay, I will begin with the side skirts, and I'm going to put the lower hole here and the turret here too. So let me see what I'm going to use today. I will show you. This is not good. Okay, let's see. The 66, the 7, and we have 68. Yeah, I got this set from Mick. This is the EDF colors, and you can see here is the picture of the Merkava, the M16, and the German. With this we can paint all of these, and I'm going to use for this later for the modulation, the color modulation. I'm going to use the black. This is a matte. This is a matte black, and this is the matte white. If you want to have more clear, okay. Now I'm going to put this aside, and as you can see, this is a smart set. And this is very cheap, okay, and it's the good thing, the good paint for this. Okay. Now we got the sand gray, the EDF green, and the cyanide gray. Okay. So I shake and I will show you. Let me put here on the piece of paper that I want. You can see it's a gray kind of color. Yes. And this is the other. This is a greenish. This is normally for the Sherman. And this is the EDF sand gray. It's a bit more brightness. Okay, this is I'm going to start with this. Okay, have to put this away. And all right, I'm going to use this. This mixture is going to be. I'm going to put 5 drops of this and 10 of this. Okay, this is going to be a very thin layer at the start. I put what I want. Okay, I need my brush to mix the paint. Okay, now let's see. It's flowing on my. Okay, it's flowing good. Now shake it very, 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 very well. Okay. Okay. To start, I put 5 drops. I'm sorry about my big compressor, but these are very nice for all purpose things. Okay. Uh, Now let's begin with the side skirts. Okay, so do a blow of air to see if there is no air on this. If you have cats, dogs in the house, it's normally you have something about that. So let's begin. First, a lighter. Okay. Now let's do the other. Okay. Now let's wait. You can do with the air dryer to make the process go faster. Okay, now I will grab the other and start doing again. Okay, let's put more paint. Okay, All right. This is not a. Here I put 10 drops of the paint, and then I put 18 drops of thinner. This base color must be very thin to start making the modulation later, okay? All right. Let's start again. As you can see, the brush shading is subtle now. All right, these skirts are nice. Okay. Go lighter. You have all the time in the world. Okay. All right. Now we got this mixture, and I'm going to put a little of this, the cyanide gray. Okay. We are going to mixing to see the tone changing. A little more. You can put here to see what are you doing, and I'm going to put a little of this, of the green. It's going to make all color change a lot. Now with sorry, okay, I'm sorry. Now with the touch of the green, we have a mixture of 50% of the paint and the thinner. Okay, now I will go with a lighter coat. Okay, as you can see, it's beginning to have more greenish. Okay, okay. Don't forget the quantity of the mix you made. Later will go be a big difference. Now I'm going to put this like this. Okay, and with the paper, as you can see here, I'm going to make the first modulation with this same green I am using. Okay, you start on a panel, you put okay. I know it's hard to see on the video. Okay, first it's done. Now let's make some touches here on the end. Okay, so now I will go like this. And let's continue with this. Blow on the paper only air to dry the paint. Okay. Okay. The first step of modulation began, and now let's make here some different. All right, see then. Now we can use this mix to the turret. I'm going to put here, begin to dry. Okay, and let's start on the top. Let me. Hello, hello. Everything okay with you? I have seen your videos. There is a nice model there, my friend. Keep the nice work you are doing. So let's continue my work here with this color. Don't forget every angles. No, no problem. You are welcome, my friend. I My problem is with German. I understand, but not too much. Sometimes I don't know what you say, but it's a language I am still learning. Okay, now let's put more paint of this. One touch of cyanide gray. Okay, 8 this, 2 of this, now 10 of this. Okay. Now let's mix. Come here. Now later we are going to use this and gray with white to make highlights. So let's go again. Now on the side. Okay. I'm going to put one drop of my airbrush flow improver Okay, you don't want to get out. She's going to help flowing. And I'm going to remove cap here. Okay. Now on this side, I can have here. Now let's go to the can barrel. Try and go to every angle. And not doing the first one, okay? So, uh, let me see. Now, here, on the back, inside. Okay, the turret, it's nice. Hello, Lee. I see you came in, and it's nice to have you here, my friends. Okay, this part it's done. Now I'm going to give with the air dryer a little. We are seeing some of this rotten brown of my press shading, but it's what I want because I'm going to make the modulation. And then when I work with the oils, it helps a lot. Okay. Don't be afraid to make your model lighter, because if you are going to use oils, you use a filter or bin washes and other stuffs. The trick is it's going to dark the model. Okay, no problem at all. Now let's go on the upper. This is going to dry, and you can see, I don't know, you can see here the modulation. It is going to be lighter. Okay, and lighter. I make the first the base, and then I'm going to the modulation. Now let's begin on this. Okay, one, two, three, four. Four of this. Now in the upper hole we can put a drop of this to make the contrast the green. Now let's go to the tuner. Okay, and one drop of this. I am not using a retarder because this is a quick job. If I am when I am making more tedious, I put a retarder. This is must be very 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 well good mix. Okay, so now okay, let's go. Now let's start here. Other side. Like I said, don't forget every angles. This is not to me a turntable. This is from IKEA. Yes, if you're going to IKEA, it's I bought this for €7, and with the price of the Temi, I can buy 3 or 4 of these. I know you don't have the clamps and that stuff, but I use my hands. I don't like very much of clamps. I use the foam. Okay, for me, I think it's better. And as you can see, I am moving always the airbrush and the model. It's very important because in that way we not stay very long on one side. Don't forget to clean the tip of your needle. Okay. As you can see, always moving. Like I said before, don't try at the first time to paint all the model. It's not a good thing. Okay, now it's time to see all the angles. If there is no, okay, you must see the brush shading marks. There are marks we do with the airbrush or the brush, normally brush, and we don't want to see. You can put more paint there, okay? Let me put some here, okay? I think it's nice. Now here on the side. One thing I like with this paints of me, it's dry very quickly, and we can work quick with this, okay? But I'm going to make this base color and then the modulation, and I'm going to wait 24 hours for the paint dry very well, okay? I think it's the drying time of this paint. Okay, not touch on this more, only I must paint on the sides. I'm going to give I'm with a one thing, guys. There are lots of primers. I'm going to show you here something. I use a lot this primer. This is the Desert 10 for models like this, like EDFs, or this, the German dark yellow for the dark vehicles as normal. But this surface, this primer, white, I will start. Okay, sorry guys. Normally, if I want a model have a paint, a thin paint, it's very smooth. Normally, I use the primers of Vallejo. Okay, this is makes the surface will go very smooth. But in this case, uh, I want a surface to be rough, and I use this. This is always makes a rough surface. That is different from the matte varnish and the gloss and the satin. The difference of the matte, it takes, it leaves a rough surface and not flat, completely flat. Okay, because I'm going to work with oils, I need a roof surface. So for some desert vehicles, I buy this kit too of MIG. Brings these three colors. It's very nice to make if you're going to use oils on your dark vehicles. Okay, if you want a roof surface like I want in this Merkava, I will go with this. Okay, so now this is done. I'm going to paint this side. So what I'm going here, a box of match. So here you want a more dark. So I'm going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, sorry, 7 drops of the sand gray. And now the same thing with the cyanide gray, because we want a tone more dark. Okay, try not to touch much on here. And I put 4 drops of the EDF green. Okay, now let's go to the thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 12 drops of this, and finally 1 more drop of the flow improver. Okay, so let's mix this very well. Then I'll go with a mix in the end. On the sides, I'm going with a mix of 1 drop of black and 6 drops of thinner. And I'm going very light to make the shadows, okay? Okie dokie. Let's put this here. Okay, let's start down here. Cool thing of this, I can move in lots of the angles to reach them, okay? Okay, one side. Now, a little. Now we have the temptation to go here on the front of the hole and the back, but don't do that. Go back and make the other side, because we have this mix for this the side of the tank. Okay, as you can see, I'm putting here some in the side. Okay, because it's going to blend with the rest. Okay, all these springs, back of the fender. Okay, wheels. Like I said before, take your time. Now I'm going to the back, okay? Sorry about this. Let's give a little dry on here. Not too much. You don't want to cook the paint. Yes, I'm going before on the back. So you can put like this and paint this part. And well, I'm going to grab here. Okay, now here. Sorry. Go back on the springs and the swing arm. Let me grab this like this. Okay, to see better what I'm doing. Okay, so it's done here. Let's give a dryer. Okay, we're done. In a lower hole now. Don't forget the mix you made with this the side. It's going to be for the wheels too. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to show how I made that mixture I am talking. Let's put here some water to clean my airbrush. Okay, I'm going to use my black. Okay, one drop, only one drop. Okay, now with the thinner, put 6 drops of this and one of the flow improver. Now let's mix. As you can see here, I used the color on the cap before, and it's going to blend with the drop of the black and make a shadow here. You see the difference of these colors to that colors. I show you. It's going to be a shadow. Okay, on the side. We must do this very light. Okay, you see there on the back, not on the wheels. Okay. Okay, now let's turn the other side and make the same thing. This is the one way if you want to make smoke and using excipients products, as spray or Valer or Mintemana. This is like the mix we make. Okay, you can put here something. It's going to blend real nice. Okay, and on the back too. It's going to make this is one of the part of the modulation in the back, and you can see here. We can see this. Okay, you see the line. Now you are seeing the lights because of this, and you can make these lines like this. Okay, here on this grill. Okay, it's helped a lot to make some difference. Okay, I'm going to put it very light. Okay, in the back of this hook. Okay, all right. Now with the same mixture, you can put here around the turret. Okay, I'm going to show you on the turret. Okay, so now it's time to clean my brush. First, using the airbrush cleaner from my water. With this you can put something in the tip, okay? Now when we blow, it helps. Now, use this with no water, no nothing in there, only because I'm going to show you. It brings the paint, and if you are cleaning with some cleaner inside, maybe going to the nozzle, okay? It's not a good thing going to the nozzle. All right, you see, lots of paint. Now you can put only water. And it's flow, very nice. This paints from me, it's better because the molecular structure it's very different uh, about the model air, because these paints will make what can I say, it's, if you paint a model with this and you can pull a bit of the paint and you see it brings lots, it makes a, I don't know if it's a cape of paint, and this is very different. This grabs on the model, and you for you to remove the paint you must scratch with a sandpaper, and this is very different. Okay, uh, I don't say this is not good. I use this a lot, this paint, uh, but I would prefer to use this. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the highlights. To the highlights, it's easy to make. It's not a big difference. Now I'm going to start first on the side skirts again. There are some highlights, but now we are going to be lighter. Okay, so nothing there. Uh, we are going to work without the cap, and I don't know where I put the cap. Okay. There's going to be somewhere, but I don't need it now. Yes, I'm fine. It's here. So let's do. We are going to use. I'm going to use here on side. I have here. I'm going to show you. Where it is? Where it is? 960. This. Okay. I have here these two colors. This is the sand grau and Gelbrand brown. I'm thinking it's something like that. my friend freak knows better than me, because my German it's really bad. Okay, talking is really bad. This belong for this kit. Let's bring this color too. Okay, I'm going to make the first highlights with this. Okay, it's going to make a big difference. Believe it's yellowish. I'm going to put here a drop. You see here, it's a yellowish, and when I put one drop, I mix 50-50 of this, will make a very light sand gray. Okay, and it makes it's very beautiful. Like, you can see the difference from here to here. Okay, this is going to be lighter. If you see it's very light, I normally what I do, I begin always with one drop of this and two drops of this, and then if I think I'm going to be lighter, I go with 50-50. Okay, so let's do that mix. For the highlights we don't need much. Okay, so 1 and 2, we can put more, 4, and 2 of this. Okay, this makes a difference. Now with the thinner, don't put more. 1, 2, 3. I put 3 drops of this. Okay, I'm going to put 4, but count if you use this, the flow improver, like 1 drop of thinner. Okay, so let's do this mixer. Alright, let's do the first skirt, side skirt. We are going to make the same process with the paper. Okay, why the why the paper? The paper helps you to see the paint going there and use a straight line. Okay, so you put here, sorry, first you shoot on the paper. Okay, now, okay, try to cover. I'm sorry guys. Okay, I'm going to position a camera in another way. Okay, something like this. It's going to focus. Okay, so like I said before, let's begin. I'm going to here a little, Okay. Try to cover with the paper that groove. We don't want to lose the press shading. Okay. I think you can see now the modulation. Let's go again. All right. Okay. Here you can put some highlights there. I must make better here. Okay. In the top. Okay. I'm going to use my hand to this. You must imagine where the sun is going to hit, and it's something like this. Okay. All right. This is done. Let's see. You can see the difference. This of the modulation, first modulation, and I'm going now to this. Okay, let's start. As you can see, I spend lots of time making the modulation, but in the end, it's worth. It's worth. It stays very nice and okay. Okay, this is making very good variations on the model. We got the dark of the press shading. Okay, and let's do here. Okay. So I'm going to now grab this. I'm put some here, on this, and on the tops. Okay. Okay. So far, I think it went nice. As you can see in the tip, I don't know, there are lots of paint, and you be careful. It's the reason I doing painting with airbrush, and then I blow to the side. Okay, if there is any dry paint, please go there. So here and here, we got the first modulation. You can see, I know, and the difference for the modulations you see. There is no modulations on here. Yes. Okay. Now before you start doing the modulation on the hole, study these things. Okay. You can see, yeah, sometimes we can use tape to make some straight lines if you want, but I'm going to start on the side, and you are going to see the difference where I put matchbox. So it's here. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So now let's go and start. Okay, I'm going to pull more my camera on here like this. Okay, uh, the first passage went nice, so let's do another pass. Okay, I'm going here first. Okay, as you can see, make some difference. Here can put your too. Okay, you can put on the wheels a little. Okay, not too much. So now to the other side, and the same thing. what I'm going to do. You must see the modulation. It's on the back, okay? So you must do the same thing on this side. Okay. Let me see one thing here. Okay. To the back. So like I said before, don't worry if it's going to be very light, because here I'm going to freehand, because it's going to be with the oils. You are going to make you are going to dark this, okay? I am lighting these little panels. Okay, like so. You see, the oils will going to dark this. Start the wheel. And it's done. So let's go up. The first thing I do is the edges. Okay, I'm going and light edges. Okay, these panels we must. This is makes a good thing. Sorry. You see it, okay? Now it's like a press shading, but in a different way. Okay, now let's blend these. Sorry guys, I must put more paint. One, two, three, four. Two of these. Now let's go and put more of this. It's here. Okay. Any questions? Okay, now I'm doing these panels. See the modulation so far. Okay. Now let's go here on the back. Which is the sun. Don't forget with the filter going to dark a lot the model. Okay. I am not teaching nothing to anyone. This is the way I do. There are lots of also ways. Okay. Some things I'm going to put more lighter. I'll go back on this. Okay. So all the suns it's on this side, so let's make like this, okay? You okay? Okay, I want more light here. I'm going to put some clean a little. Now the lower hole is done at the moment. Now let's go to the turret. You can see the difference, okay? So far you see the difference, okay? We are going to use that later to blend all the colors here, okay? So now let's do turret. Okay. Before that, I'm going to make one thing. One, two. Okay. I need one, two, three, four. Two of these and one drop of the EDF green. And Machina. Let's mix this. Right. Now let's do the back. Okay. As you can see here, the first tone it's greenish. Okay. Yeah, we not need so many paints. Okay, it's done. Airbrush cleaner. Let's brush. Water. Okay, let's make a pass with the dryer. Okay, we are here 1 hour and a half, and and with these videos I have made I'm doing now, you can see the mistakes I make. It's normal. I do some mistakes. Uh, we are we are all always doing mistakes, but we learn about that, and you see how I do. It's not it's not sometimes it's not correct, but it's what I do. Okay, now let's do the same mixture, the same gray. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, no, 4. Sorry, 4 of this and 2 of this. 1 and 2. Okay, now the thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is a 50-50. Brush, and let's mix this. If you have any questions, type. Don't have any problem. Okay. If you want to correct me of something, free to correct my friends. Don't have any problem. Okay. Now let's start with the turrets. Normally I begin with the edges. Let's begin. Now let's go back here on these panels. with the lights you have, you can see the shadows. It's easy. Okay. Now here you begin on the sides and moving forward. Okay. The sense it's different here. Okay. Let's put some more here. Okay, let's go back on the edges. Okay. One thing it's very important. Don't board it if there are guys who tell, this is not the right color. This is very bad painted and stuff like that. Don't bother with that. The model is ours. We paint the color I want. If I want to paint this, I want to paint this in pink color. It's my model. I don't care. Okay. But you know, there are some guys who don't like it, and they are free to say that. Okay. I'm going to make the same thing on the guns, because when I'm going to paint the guns, I'm paint with a thin mix, and it helps to see the shadows and other stuff. Okay. So now here on the top, try to make a line. Here is more difficult, but don't go more on there. See where you think the sun is going down, and put more. Okay, like here, you can make these panels go out. Sometimes I use a little of paper or a card, but in this and this I think I don't need it. Okay. So don't have any problem to do a bright thing. Okay, because I will show you what I do on the final. Okay, I use the base color to blend. Okay, I'm going to put some here. Nice. Imagine the sun. It's the most important thing. We are not losing the base color. The base color, it's like we said, base color. Okay. So don't overdo it. I think for now it's nice. Okay. I'm going to grab this and put this there, and see the modulation. I'm going back again on this edge and some panels. This front panel. Okay. I think it's going well. The difference of the side skirt it's more darkest because it's in the dark position. Okay, that is the difference. I do that first. Okay, so now I think I'm going to give a dry to this to see what happens. Okie dokie. Now you can do one thing. It's a nice thing to do. It's you grab. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this gel brown and with my brush I'm going to make some highlights. Okay, it's easy. I'm going to make it on here. I'm going to make two mixes and you are going to see the two mixes I do. I'm going to put this, as you can see I'm putting here. I put a line of this yellow, sorry, and another line, but only with 2 drops. You can see the size. And I'm going to put white, a 50-50 mixture. Okay, you can put there 1 drop of thinner. I know it's in the paper, but we need a little. Okay, now you can pull and mix what do you want. All right, you see this, the periscopes. Okay, the things you see on the sun, I like to do this, these little tiny, these rivets. Okay, now in these mixtures I will put a drop of my retarder. It's a thing like oil, and it helps a lot to stay here. Okay, so let's continue this. This is a step I like to do. I'm going to try to bring more the okay. Let me try to show what I am doing. Okay, these little points. Okay, this is the highlights. You can put here a little on the edge. See it? Okay. On the periscope here. Little handles. Okay. This is a step you can miss, but I like to make this because this brings more. I think it's not reality. It's this is a model. This is not a real thing. So there are things makes this pop up on our eyes, and I think in this way I can pop more the details. She's going to dry flat. There are some spots you can see. Uh, I will put this on photos and you can see it. Some things some things make you must make with a hairbrush. With a brush. With the brush, it's better. Going to the wall. Okay. Now to this side, you have lots of rivets in here. Okay. I'm going to make the pin wash on this, but these are the highlights. Okay. You see, when I put the image, I know it's not very good, but it's going to be very nice. Okay, here. Okay. So, here. Take your time and see all these little things. I'm using a detail brush. This is from Umbro. This is a synthetic, not I like this to make this for this. You can see the review I made of these brushes. Okay, so we are going to put some here. is little tiny ribbits. When you do the washes, the pin washes, you always dark the model. And what I am doing now, it's giving the highlights of the things when you do the pin wash. And this is going to make a big difference, okay, in our eyes. Okay, we are almost done. Take your time to see, sorry, uh, these handles. Okay, it gives lots of work, but in the end, it's very nice. You always can see more the paint to not see this very big contrast, okay? But I work like this. I always saying some guys, this is my way. I respect their ways, so they must respect mine. Okay, I'm going to put some water in my brush, and as you see, I think it's going to make an highlight here on the back. Okay, back in here. And here, this is the spot where the sun it's going down. Okay, I'm going back a little. So I'm going to make this. What I do on this, you can see all the highlights. I can put here some here. There are guys who paint the figures like this way. They make what I do on this part. They blend the color with another color and makes lots of difference. And it's a real thing. It's not so realistic, okay, but it's make your eyes to pop up, and I think it's more beautiful sometimes. Okay, so now only here, and I'm going to throw it. Okay, as you can see, I'm putting here on the top and making these highlights. All right, now let's make here a line. I am blending here to make highlights. Okay, as you can see what I'm doing now, only with water. I will blend this, and now with this we can control what we're doing. Okay, this is making lots of difference. Now with your brush master, you bring again and let it dry natural, not with the blow hair. Okay. Okay. Up. It's done. Okay. So I'm going to put this away. I'm going to grab the skirt and make the same thing. Okay. There are here these pins. These bigger pins. Okay. Put only on these big rivets, not on the little one, but only on when it makes the difference. Okay. Okay, you see it? So now touch here on the tops. Okay. You can put here some. Okay, something like this. One skirt done. And let's grab the other. Let's mix this. The good of this is not the exact science. We can do other things with our model. This is what I like on this. Okay. I think it's all. Now all the modelers have they style. Like I said, because I am a guy who likes to paint on canvas, watercolor, acrylic, oil, and I have my style. It don't mean I have to make the same styles of the other guys. Okay, so we are free to make our way. And there are guys who don't understand that thing. Okay, so now let's pop up some things here. Some lines. Okay, not everything you see with the bad image. You can see how it goes. These little highlights. I know it's time. It takes little very time, but in the end, your friends will say, "Yeah, yes, it's very nice, great work." All we like to receive a good thing from guys. Okay, here is like a okay. You can pull the finger. And like I said, take your time. Hello, Paul. How are you, man? So I'm continuing with this. Okay, yeah, here some rivets. Okay, and don't have a shame to show your works, how you work. Okay, we are always learning. If I want to be a better modeler, I must work on this. It's just like that. Okay, let's do the lines. This have lines, and we can pull these lines like a dry brush, but with more control. You see it? It's all popping up, and it's the white thing. Okay, you see all these little tiny put there. Don't trace everything. Okay, guys. These grills leave like that. Only on the rivets. This handle. Okay. Yeah, here another handle. Okay, these two. Okay. Now this grill has 4 rivets, and if you put there, it's going to pop up the grill. As you can see it, you see the grill because there are that highlights, like I'm going to do on this grill. Don't put on the grill because they are normally dark. Okay, you see, it's pop up. So take your time. You see this line here. Okay, with your finger to remove the excess. Okay. Okay, so it's going well, I think. This is our bigger rivets, and so as you can see here, it's make all the difference. Okay, here, here, little ones, one handle. Don't highlight here the welding lines. For the welding lines, normally I use a pencil, charcoal, or I use this. This is very good from me. This is a pigment from gunmetal. Okay, this is very nice. Normally I steal from my wife these things for his eyes and other stuffs. All right, now let's continue with this here on this iron handle. Put highlight. I'm going later to put some pigments, but it's going to make pop up. Okay, I think I'm going to need one more drop of this. So let's continue on this handles. Okay, here are so many rivets. It's going to make a beautiful thing. Take time. Did you see? Let's continue. Okay. And this little, try to be very gentle. And the handle. Okay. You see? My cat today, it's meowing very loud. It's a she. It's a she cat, and I think is he wants cat. It's in their time. They are yelling, it's, I want a cat, I want a cat. My 4 cats are always, my pets are all she's. My dog, my 4 cats, and my 2 rabbits, all she's. I am the master of the house. Okay, so I think it's going well. Okay, this side, and you can see the color. Um, it's drying flat and no much brightener. Okay. Okay. I do on the skirts, but do only on the top, okay, of this. Don't make on the sides. These are the things we see. It's the sun, okay. There is no one guy there painting all this, okay. Okay, we are almost done on this. I must eat, so we are almost done on this. Let's put some here, okay, and can put more on this. The most important, try not to overdo it. This, okay? It's very important. Okay, if I put this here, you see the difference, okay, of the press shading and all that pins I made, okay? I'm going to put this not to scratch anything. I'm going to take pictures of this and I will show you on my Facebook page. I'm going to put uh, on groups. I'll always put there, okay? And you can see the work I do now, okay? So I'm going to put here this, okay, okay, I'm going to pull away. Oh. My friends, for today the job it's done. Now it's tomorrow I'm going to make a filter. For this I'm going to show you, I'm going to make the filter with oils, okay? And I have some washes for this, okay? So tomorrow let's begin the filter, okay? Then I will go and varnish with the whole model with matte varnish, okay? Some spots I'm going to put the satin to put the decals, okay? And then it's a easy thing, and I am going to start weathering the Merkava, okay? Guys, I'm going to leave. I'm going to make the sneak peek. I'm going to show you this on the sneak peek, and tomorrow I go back. Okay, bye, guys, and I really, really, really like you watching, and cheers to all. Okay, bye. Thank you, Model Freak. Okay, thank you very much. Bye, Lee. Bye, Paulo. Okay. Not seeing King today. Yeah. All that. Bye, guys.